Hello.
Welcome in. Y'all, I'm Stephanie, and that is Brad. You've arrived at Steel City MTG. We play limited here, and we're going to do some of that tonight. It is so great to see y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us. I know there's a lot going on Twitch tonight. There's a whole lot going on Twitch tonight. So thank you for choosing to spend your evening with us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Hello, Quinn. Hello. And
Hi,
yes.
friend.
So for those of you who are new here, first of all, welcome. I'm Steph, and that is Brad. What we do on this channel is we try to convince you all that you get the most fun out of your booster packs if you play games with them, and you don't need a whole box and 8 people in order to do that. You just need one buddy and a handful of packs, and you can have a ton of fun. So we try to demonstrate that here as best we can, and most often we play 1v1 sealed. So we're going to be cracking 6 booster packs, playing building decks on camera, and then playing a best of 3 match against each other on camera. So that's what we've got in store for y'all tonight. Usually what we do before that, though, is we do a little we do a little like set primer kind of slideshow that Brad takes us through, because it's been a while since, probably many of you have played Throne of Eldraine in Limited. And so go over the draft archetypes and things like that and figure out what cards are worth money. And then we crack into the packs. But we wouldn't be able to do any of that without our sponsors, y'all. We are proudly sponsored by Gerudo, Manapool, Nerdgear, and Cardsphere. Y'all, we are playing games right now on Gerudo. This Gerudo is your one-stop shop trading card game community hub on the internet. Highly recommend you check it out and make a free account today. If you are buying your cards in a traditional marketplace on the internet, I think that there is no better place to do that than Manapool. Definitely check them out. I think their card optimizer and their support is awesome and really sets them apart. Nerdgear. They have a bunch of different, they're like our favorite trading card game accessories company. So we buy their play mats and their fun tchotchkes, like oversized dice, and the Commander Essentials kit and the playmat Sanctuary, all those kinds of fun things. That's all them. Check them out and you can save money with our code. And then last but certainly not least, and for this month only, we are sponsored by Cardsphere. Y'all, Cardsphere has been around for a little while. But I find that they how Puka Trade existed and then didn't do very well because they made up their own currency, and then people were like, well, how does this translate to dollar, whatever. Cardsphere has fixed literally all of the things that were wrong with Puka Trade and has a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful model. And I highly recommend that you check it out. It's a big part of how we get rid of our $1 to $5 cards that we open on the stream, because we don't tend to sell those on Manapool, and they're too valuable to just bulk away or sell at a bulk rate. And so Cardsphere has been how we've turned those into booster packs. In fact, the booster packs that you see here this evening. So check it out. And if you use our link, we don't make any money on you signing up for Cardsphere, but it does let them know that we sent you, and it maybe encourages them to work with us in the future. So, hey, maybe set up an account. Who knows? You made a purchase on Manapool today, got yourself a Charismatic Conqueror. Very nice. Or a Charismatic Conquistador. I love that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, friends. We're going to dig into the slideshow. Let's figure out what we're playing tonight. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. We got a new follower. Zunkle Funkle, thank you so much for the follow. It's nice to meet you. I'm Steph, and that is Brad. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to learn about Throne of Eldraine before we crack into the packs, and then we're going to crack packs, build decks, and play a best of 3 match. Let's do this.
All right. I want to take a quick minute before I talk about Throne of Eldraine to make a called shot, and we'll see if it lands or not. Quinn talking about purchasing a Charismatic Conqueror. I wonder if maybe you might have been influenced by one Spike Feeders episode recently featuring Charismatic Conqueror. Anyway, Throne of Eldraine.
Brad totally didn't watch while he was at work today.
Yeah, no, I would never.
No, definitely not.
Throne of Eldraine. This was our first introduction into the world of Eldraine. Very Knights of the Round Table kind of vibes here. The plane itself is sort of divided into 2 broad regions. There's the kingdoms of Eldraine, which this set focused on, and then there's the wilds of Eldraine, which you may have been featured, which you may have seen featured in a more recent version of Eldraine. But this was also the very first set in an era called Fire Design, where they started making cards a lot more powerful. Throne of Eldraine warped standard. There's a lot of really fun cards in here that do a lot of really cool things. So we're very excited to play it tonight. So let's talk about what we can expect. Now, this format is a little slower and grindier. There's the mechanics all have slower payoffs. And we're going to be looking to assemble synergies between our cards more than relying on individual bombs. technically, this is a 2-color format. However, a lot of the themes of the set will pull you more toward focusing on a single color instead of evenly distributing between both, right? So you have, for example, there's a cycle of monocolored rares that all have 3 pips of their color in their mana costs. The signposts are all 4 hybrid mana pips. You'll see them on slides in a little bit. But yeah, so a lot of our decks largely are going to be heavily influenced by a single color and then maybe splashing into a second color to just sort of help round out the edges of the decks. So let's talk about what mechanics we can expect to see in the set. First, we'll talk about Adamant. So Adamant is this ability word that gives you benefits if you spend 3 or more mana of a single color to cast a spell. So you can see with Clockwork Servant here, it says, when it enters, if at least 3 mana of the same color was spent to cast it, draw a card. There are also monocolored cards in the set with Adamant, and those cards you have to spend 3 mana of the color of the card. So like a red card with Adamant requires you to spend 3 red mana to cast the spell in order to get the benefit from it. Next, we'll talk about a mechanic that you are likely familiar with, especially if you were playing in pre-release this past weekend, and that's Adventure. This was the first time we saw Adventure ever printed on Magic cards. But if you're not familiar, this is kind of a split card. You can see that there's we have Bone Crusher Giant here is a creature, but there's also the bottom left side of the card has this special text box for an instant called Stomp. Essentially, as you're casting the spell, you can choose to either play the creature side or the instant or sorcery side. If you choose the instant or sorcery side, you'll exile that spell as it resolves, and then at any time you could normally cast the creature side, you can cast the creature from exile. Very cool. Next, not so much a mechanic as much as kind of a theme, and that's food tokens / life gain. This set was the introduction of food tokens. They have since become ubiquitous in Magic spheres, but it's an artifact token. You can pay 2, tap, and sack it to gain 3 life. So there's sort of there are life gain themes present among the cards in this set that we can expect to see. All right. Now let's talk about the draft archetypes. So as we're building our decks, these are sort of the mechanical themes that we can expect as we're choosing colors to build our decks around. So for example, if you're going to build a white and blue deck, you can expect it to be a sort of artifact / enchantment tempo deck. Essentially, there are cards in these colors that get better if you control an artifact and or an enchantment. So you can see Shine Chaser here has Flying and Vigilance, but it gets +1/+1 if you have an artifact. It gets +1/+1 if you have an enchantment, meaning it's a 3/3 if you have both. So you're going to be looking for opportunities or ways to sneak extra artifacts and enchantments into your deck so that you can get the most of these payoffs. Next is blue and black. This is a mill control strategy. Now, you're not necessarily looking to win the game with mill, but there are cards in this set that care about how many cards are in your opponent's graveyard. So you can see Drown in the Lock can either counter a spell or destroy a creature whose mana value is less than the number of cards in your opponent's graveyard. So you're going to look for some cards that will mill them a little bit and then pay off your opponent having a large graveyard. Next, we get to black and red. Now, this is the first of 3 knight-focused archetypes. They're all in black, red, and white. The lines between them are a little bit blurred, right? Knights just kind of do knight stuff, but there are some themes, so I will do my best to differentiate between the different 2 colors. Black and red is the sort of mid-range version of the Knights deck. So you're going to be playing a few Knights, and then you can use things like combat tricks or equipment to buff them. But critically, Knights, there are plenty of recursion effects in this set. So you can either sacrifice them to Elite Headhunter, trade them in combat with your opponent, and then find ways to get them back so you can reuse them. Red-green, we're swinging the opposite way from knights. We're in what is a non-human aggro archetype. So this is a creature-focused. This will be a creature-focused deck that gives your non-human creatures additional benefits like +1/+1 counters from Grumgully the Generous here. Next, in green and white, this is a mid-range archetype that is focused on the adventure mechanic. So you're going to be looking to maximize the effectiveness of your adventures by playing spells that give you benefits whenever you cast adventure spells or buff creatures that have adventures on them. This archetype, if you can get a lot of adventures, you get to also have this sort of sneaky amount of card advantage because a lot of your cards can be cast twice, which gives you extra staying power into the long game. Next, we'll get to white and black. This is our second knight-focused archetype. This is sort of a grindy, resource-focused version of the knight's deck. So you're going to be using creature tokens to power up effects that care about the number of creatures you control, protect you from your opponent's attacks, or you can sacrifice them for value. So you're basically focusing on attacking your opponent's resources, right? You can attack the cards in their hand, the creatures they have on the board. There are some effects that will drain your opponent's life total directly, so you don't even have to worry about attacking if you don't want to. Next, we get to blue and red, and this is an archetype that we've seen in other colors more recently, but this is, in fact, even in The Hobbit, we have this archetype in white and blue, but this is a mid-range deck that cares about drawing your second card. Now, the easiest way to get that is there are a handful of loot effects, such as on Improbable Alliance here, that are cheap ways to actually just get you to draw your second card so you can trigger all these effects. It'll do things like buff your creatures, make tokens, or even deal damage directly to your opponent with the right cards. Next, in black and green, another mid-range deck. This is focused on food and life gain. So you're going to have the ability with this deck to make a lot of food tokens, and then you also will have opportunities to not only use them to gain life, but there are other ways that you can sacrifice those food tokens to get value, such as with Savvy Hunter here, lets you draw cards at the cost of 2 food tokens. Next, we get to our last of the knight archetypes in red and white, and this is a sort of go-wide aggro type of knights, right? There's lots of effects that make creature tokens. There are a lot of cheap knights in red and white, and then there are combat tricks and anthems, like on Inspiring Veteran here, that buff your entire board, so you can take your collection of 1/1s and 2/2s and make them 3/3s and 4/4s to overwhelm your opponent. Then lastly, we get to green and blue, which is the ever creative ramp archetype. Essentially, you're looking to accelerate your mana so you can slam big threats ahead of schedule. There are some payoffs for casting spells with mana value 5 or greater, though there's not a lot. Mostly you're just looking to get ahead on resources, extra cards and extra mana so you can play bigger creatures and outvalue your opponent. All right. Let's talk about where the money is. Now, I will preface this by saying these are technically a little out of date, but I did look today before the stream, and these are close enough. Not worth changing the slide for, since the last time we did Throne of Eldraine. So there are 7-ish cards in the set that are worth $5 or more, and that is just the base regular printings. This was a set where they introduced a lot of the fancy extended art kinds of special treatments, but just looking at the base cards that we can expect to open in our draft packs, there are 7 of them that are worth $5 or more. The big 3 are here. The Great Henge at 64, a staple of Commander, and then sort of a big drop off down to Ayara and Embercleave in the $9 to $10 range. But still, very fun cards that we are very excited to play.
Love it. Love it. Well, thank you, Brad. We appreciate you very much. Thank you for doing that.
I'm happy to help.
All right. I am feeling well prepared. Are you feeling well prepared?
I'm so prepared.
All right. Well, I think it's time to crack into some booster packs. What do you think? You think it's
Let's
time?
do it.
You good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right. Let's zoom in so people can see what the heck we're opening. Yeah. Beautiful.
You're welcome, Zach. Now that we're all on the same page.
Public servant Brad.
What was this? Was this 2017?
His slideshows do rock. You are light, but you are here, and that is what is most important.
You're not
You're
so
here
late
just for
that
pack.
that I'm still wearing the princess hat, so that's
It's
good.
true. It's true. That's how you know you're not that late. All right. Tomb Raider, Ogre Errant. Y'all remember the last time I played this and I built a red-white Knights deck and it had the wall in it that pinged people and it was so exciting. And I was like, yeah, this is so great. And then Brad had this red-green monster that expressly did not care about knights and walls. It was like, it can't be blocked by knights and walls. And I was like, okay, great. Nothing in my deck can block you.
It was my favorite thing.
I sideboarded a little bit in between games, but it just didn't matter. It just didn't matter. But anyway, oh look, True Love's Kiss. Oh wait, hold on. Are we on the same?
I think we might be sharing some cards here, Steph.
Oh gosh, we have the same cut from the same sheet.
We've deviated.
Oh, we did. Okay, good. Rosethorn Halberd. I like that it enters attached to a non-human. You don't have to pay to equip it because when it equips, it's 5 to equip. So it's very difficult to. If the creature dies, you just got.
We're just gonna leave this over here now.
Yeah. But I think the flavor is like, it's like, I don't know. You grasp it and it hurts you and it becomes a part of you, or I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I don't know. Hi JJ. We're doing well. We're doing better now that you're here.
Hi, JJ.
Has your favorite evil boy shown up here? You mean Fleam? No, not yet.
Or is it maybe Oko?
Oh yeah, we have not yet seen Oko. Oh, I did open a Mystic Sanctuary though.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
we're still.
Oh, no Rankle. We haven't seen Rankle yet.
Yeah, Rankle. Yeah, we're still early in the first pack, so we haven't even gotten to our first rare yet.
And we need an emotional support, Fleam. You're totally right.
I'm sure that we will see Rankle now that you're here.
Yes, it's true.
Here's the lamp.
We're still on. This is pack 1. Oh, and how would you know that we are opening booster packs if I don't tell you? I clearly need to do that. Goodness gracious. Wow. Okay, great.
Ginger Brute.
Very nice. At Du Brute. I love Ginger Brute so much. It's like one of my favorite cards they've ever printed. There she is, the Merfolk. I know. You love the Secret Keeper. You love the Merfolk Miller. This card is this is one of my favorite. I remember really, really, really liking this in Throne of Eldraine Limited when we were playing online. Enters the battlefield, makes a food token, and it's just a 4/4 with trample for 4. And it's just a nice, clean, no muss, no fuss. It's a monster that your opponent needs to care about on turn 4. 4 power is a big deal, and 4 toughness is a big deal in this format. So it's pretty good.
We love it.
Lucky Clover.
I've got the Nightland.
Look at you.
I can play 3-color Knights now.
Maybe I'll find the monster and say F you this time, just like you said to me last time. Into the story.
That's a fun one.
Costs 3 less to cast, and an opponent has 7 or more cards in their graveyard. So if you have successfully milled them just a little bit, you can pay 4 mana to draw 4 cards at instant speed.
Pretty good.
But if you don't, 7 mana draw 4 cards. Feels pretty bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on. Witch's Oven. So I just need to open the cat, and then we're fine.
Barf.
We can do cat oven things if I find the cat.
I got a signpost.
We love the signpost. And I have Yorvo. Real big guy. I love the real big guy.
Gets a bunch of counters.
So yeah, we enters the battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a 1/1 counter on Yorvo. And then... if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's power, put another 1/1 counter on Yorvo. So
nice.
Yeah. And Mountain.
I've got the Sorceress Spyglass. It's like Pithing Needle, but I get to look at your hand first.
Ooh. Very nice. All right, so we got Yorvo pack 1. No Rankle yet, but I feel as though Rankle is on his way. I feel this feels Rankly. It might feel Oko. I don't know. It feels like there's some kind of a fairy in here. So we're gonna see how right I am. Y'all, I hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. I know Wednesday is a popular night on Twitch for magical people, and we really appreciate that you're choosing to spend your evening with us. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, run away together, Embereth Paladin. Shining Armor. This is another one that enters attached to a knight or attached to a creature you control, but this has flash. So I think this was one of their first forays into let's see if we can make equipments feel a little bit better to play in limited. And so maybe have it enter attached to something. Maybe give it flash. Maybe So Yeah, this is one,
It's
and
nice,
this is at common too, which is good. So, huh?
I said, yeah, it's nice. It's a good change, I think, for limited equipment.
I agree. Now, I do wonder about like the bigger, splashier equipment. I mean, of course, you're going to open those, and those are going to exist, right? But those, I think, are harder to find a place for unless they do something absolutely dastardly, right? But like the little ones that, like, if you have an archetype that cares about equipment, like having things like this, I think is crucial for a good limited environment for it. It's no bone splitter. Few things are. Oh, this is the one that makes food. This one, I remember, I gained a lot of life with this whenever I was playing against you 2 times ago, because we did Throne like eons ago.
Yeah, I think this is our third time doing Throne of Eldraine.
This is our third time playing Throne of Eldraine. But I remember there was a time on this stream when I kept hitting you with a giant skewered creature and kept making food, and you were, and I think it was the wolf. I think it was the wolf has trample. And I think it was, and I kept making food, and you were just very sad.
I'm devastated.
I kept gaining life,
it was rough.
And there was just no way out.
Difficult. It was so difficult.
Garenbrig Squire. Okay. Fling! An oldie but a goodie. Reeve's Soul. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. Okay.
That's nice.
Okay, time for you to head out and technically finish up the last 40 minutes of your shift. All right, with Wherewithal, thank you so much
for
hanging out with us.
Friend.
And have a good rest of your shift. And I hope you get a good amount of sleep tonight. I know you were tired today, so we'll see you later. Flutterfox.
Ooh, Drown in the Loch.
Okay.
I'm playing blue-black.
Fine.
I love this card.
Witch's Cottage. Merrily Rider. Okay, I'm not even into my uncommons yet. Hypnotic Sprite. Counterspell on a fairy. Deafening Silence. People like this card. This is a couple bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And my rare... Oh, no. Thunder Snapper. This is still an uncommon. And my rare is Stone Coil Serpent. Goes in any deck. I love this thing. What a great card. And this is a top end. This is an early card. Protection from multicolored is very good in like literally every other format. In this format, there's a lot of monocolored things. But this blocks giants. This blocks the stupid giant that doesn't care. And it blocks signpost creatures, which is great. So yeah. Hi, Alter. It's good to see you. You have audio now as D&D has ended. Wonderful. I'm so happy that you are here and that you can hear us. Wonderful. Science tells you 10 gifts for a colander head. How many colanders would you say you have in your house? We have a total of 2 colanders, Mr. Bevers. One is down here and the other one is upstairs. But
we will happily get it for you.
Oh, goodness. All right. And you have Castle Garenbrig over there. You have Yorvo. I have Yorvo, and you have Yorvo's house.
Do you want to do a little trade?
No, I don't.
I'll trade
we have integrity on the stream, Brad.
I'll trade you 1 Castle Garenbrig for 1 Stone Coil Serpent.
No. Oh, Mr. Bevers!
Whoa!
Okay, I'll go get the colander.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, Mr. Bevers.
I will get this colander here. All right. There we go. Colander. This is the rule. This is the rule. Which is like, honestly, I'm happy to do it. We appreciate your support so much, friends, because as we've said, this takes a constant stream of new packs in order for us to do this. So we greatly appreciate any and all support you're willing to give us, because it makes that easier for us to keep doing this for you.
And you know what? I think wow, that was a lot. Thank you, Mr. Bevers. That was really generous of you. Okay, so here's the thing. I think 15 minutes is not enough. Usually our hats are on a 15-minute timer. I feel like these colanders need to stay on our head for an hour.
Okay.
I feel like this goes until at least 11:24.
They are identical, Mr. B.
They're identical. We have 2 of them.
We got 2 of the same
2
one.
trapdoor colanders. These are very impressive colanders. Did you tell them the story?
I haven't, but I can.
You should, because you told people on Sunday, and not everybody might be here. So
yeah. So this is the trapdoor colander, a very useful tool. One of my finest additions to our marriage. We were when we were setting up our wedding registry, we were at Bed Bath and Beyond, and we were looking for things we wanted, and I saw not this trapdoor colander, it was a different one. But I was like, Steph, this trapdoor colander thing is so cool. And Steph was like, Brad, we don't need it. We can get by with a regular colander. And I said, we could, but also check out this trapdoor colander.
And I made fun of you for it.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, okay, Brad, we're going to put this $30 trapdoor colander on our registry.
And we got it. And I was right.
You like make your pasta, you like dump the water out, and then you're like, oh, it goes back into the bowl. It's so perfect. It's perfect for everything. And anyway. I'm not here to sell you a trapdoor colander. We just happen to have 2 of them. And Mr. Bevers, wow, that was a lot. Thank you so much, Mr. Bevers. Yeah, we'll have these on our heads until 11:24, thanks to you this evening. And I have even turned off the hat redemption so that people do not disrupt colander time.
Colander time is very important.
Colander time is very important. All right, let's open our 3rd pack, yeah? We can do an hour. We will do an hour. That was a substantial gift, Mr. Bevers. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
I'm now envisioning an alternate timeline heated rivalry where it takes place in the kitchen and we have Shane Collender as one of the characters.
Oh, goodness gracious. No. We will not. We are not going to go there. We need Steel City branded trapdoor colanders now. Oh, goodness gracious.
That's our merch.
Yeah, there you go.
Pink hoodies and trapdoor colanders.
Pink hoodies and trapdoor colanders. We need to just smile for the camera for a minute here so I can grab a still for this. There you go. Great. That way I can grab something or I can grab a picture later. Charm Sleep.
Bacon to a pie.
Huh? Oh, I love bacon to a pie.
Premium removal. Going in my blue-black deck so I can play this and Drown in the Loch.
All right. Charm Sleep. It enters tap enchanted creature. It doesn't untap. Beautiful. Roaming Keep. Oh, Roaming Throne is in this set.
So,
ooh.
Ardenvale Tactician. Yeah. Fun fact. You might see a card that is very, very similar to this card in The Hobbit. I think it's called Velvet Wing Butterflies, but it's very similar. That little tidbit of information, thanks to Lords of Limited.
That is very good. That is very good. Alter was asking about an emotional support box grater. You mean like a cheese grater, like one of those square, like. We have one of those. I don't know how much you want to see it on camera, and I don't know how much of it you can see on camera when we're opening packs. But we'll see. We'll see after we're done opening packs. Because right now we have theme and cards, and there's a lot going on here. There's not enough room for a cheese grater. But if you really want us to bring some kitchen utensils downstairs, you all apparently you know how to do it. So that's
this is a trade I'm willing to make.
We like attention and we like gift subs. So, we can bring our entire kitchen downstairs if that is what tickles your fancy, chat. We can do that for you. Ginger Brute! I don't need to open any other cards. We have Ginger Brute, we have the snake, we're fine.
Now I have the Mystic Sanctuary.
We have a fun emote thanks to Mr. Bevers. Oh, it's a little love cooldown. That's very cute. Thank you so much, Mr. Bevers. That was seriously so nice of you. That was very, very, very nice of you. Thank you. All right. Overwhelmed Apprentice. We love this. This is another milling card. So I can run that draw spell and I can mill you. Spinning Wheel. Big wheel keeps on turning.
Ooh, Trail of Crumbs. This was doing stuff in Standard when this was in Standard.
It was.
In 2019.
So it was Mysterious Pathlighter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there was a whole Adventures deck.
There was a whole Adventures deck.
Existence.
Wildborn Preserver. I have good green rares, Brad. Oh, and you have Dance of the Man. You're going to be insufferable.
I'm scrapping whatever plans I had.
You're going to be insufferable
I'm playing
tonight.
Dance of the
Man. I
Mans.
just know it.
This card is great. I don't even think this card is good and limited, but I am going to play it. Darn it. Dance of the Mans.
I have a Yorvo. I've got a Wildborn Preserver, and I've got a Snake. Thank you so much for resubscribing, Bio. It's great to see you. Oh my goodness. And thank you for the biddies. Wow, that was so nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You all have been so generous tonight, and I am just blown away. Thank you. Wildborn Preserver, Forest, and On an Adventure. I like this better than the one they gave us for The Hobbit. This one's cuter.
I got the wolf token that goes with Garuk.
Bork, Bork.
I
The
forgot
black-
that card was in this set, but
Yeah.
that was another card that I tried really hard
And
to
you
play
know
in
what?
Standard.
If I open it, I can play it because I have really good green cards.
Is that so?
I do. All right. Listen, you out-monstered me the last time we played Throne of Eldraine.
Oh, wow.
Hi, John. Thank you for subscribing again.
Thanks,
And oh, wow. Almost 2 years. That's like basically as long as we've been doing this.
Wow. Has it been 2 years already?
It's obviously 2 years next month.
Yeah.
I think we did like a scattered amount of streams. We weren't like super consistently streaming.
Mhm.
But I do think like September, October-ish, like end of September was like when we started 2 years ago.
Whew.
And John has been here the whole time. John,
We appreciate you.
thank
friend.
you. Thank you. Y'all, we met John at Commander Sealed. And speaking of Commander Sealed, who's going? Is anybody going to go? I'm very interested to know. Merchant of the Veil.
Turtle.
Oh, Brad, you got to wear finger tentacles. I'm sorry. John says so.
Oh.
Colander head and finger tentacles. It's a whole ordeal.
It's got to be at least 2 ordeals.
It's too right. It's true.
I feel like these are each individually an ordeal.
Yes. I agree. You bought into the whale draft for Friday. Whoa, that sounds fun. Just reserve your hotel for PAX U. Very nice. Very nice. I think PAX U is out for us this year, unfortunately, but we're going to see if we can squeeze it in, but I don't know. That's one of the ones that's like really expensive to go to. And I just like never know when or how, or like maybe the creator applications are open. I don't know, but like for 2 of us to go, it ends up being pretty expensive and the hotels are always really expensive. So like, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can make it work. But I don't know when their creator applications open. So we'll see. Queen of Ice. It is my favorite show to go to. So if we didn't go, it would be very sad. But also, there's just a lot of stuff happening at the end of the year. There's a Command Fest Alexandria that's going to be happening at the end of the year that we're hoping to go to. But looks well, and it's also in the charity lane. Bought it at Black Friday sales. Oh wow, very nice. PAX U is a great con. I agree. Malevolent Noble. My dirty little secret, y'all, is I like board games more than I like Magic. I just play Magic like way more because I have the occasion to do so. And also it's harder to stream board games, like physical board games. And we need to stream. We need attention, right? How else would I survive? So no, but I really do love board games. And so PAX Unplugged is a show that celebrates it celebrates trading card games. It celebrates board games and TTRPGs and like basically any kind of analog tabletop fun, right? And like that's my entire lane. That is my entire lane. I love all of that stuff. It is the show made specifically for me. And so yeah, I love it. Wicked Guardian. I think I'm gonna try not to get too committed one way or the other, but just starting cubes or board games, right? Basically, yeah. I consider Commander to be a board game too, or to feel like a board game, but I really do love like move your meeples around, place your workers, roll some dice, do whatever. Like I love that stuff. I love that stuff a lot. Keeper of Fables. I love this card too. I just love everything that I'm opening tonight.
You have back-to-back cats there.
I do, and I have Improbable Alliance, which is nice. I said I like this card. I don't know how much I'm playing this card tonight, but add the immaculate vibes of the show. Yeah, it's a really good show. Oh, that glitters. All that glitters is gold.
Ooh, Doom Foretold.
Are you going to foretell my doom?
I might. I played this in Standard. It was Dance of the Man's Doom Foretold.
Wait, so you're going to do 3 colors in a largely 1 color format?
I might be doing Esper.
No, you're not. I don't believe you. Ooh, I will bring about the hush. All right, very nice. Pack 5, you ready?
Yes. I need a little bit more time because I got
that's right.
I got 2 ordeals happening.
You do have 2 ordeals happening. You have finger tentacles on. Thanks to John. Although Fleem is on vacation and so is Algaboth at the moment. Thank you so much for your emotional support, both of you. We highly appreciate you. All right. Prized Griffin. Wishful Merfolk. Of course, we do need more emotional support. Thank you so much. And we do need to turn our lamp back on
Okay.
and summon the moth. 7 dwarves!
Only 6 more to go, Steph. Can you do it?
Foretold without foretell, flavor fail. Huh?
I said, can you get 6 more dwarves?
No, I sure can't.
In a
Not
pack
in 2
and a
packs.
half?
Outflank. Fell the pheasant. Deals 5 damage to target creature with flying. That seems like a board in.
Second ginger brute.
At 2 brute. Outmuscle. Bear tackle.
Bear suplex.
Yeah, I love the bear suplex. Look at that. Look at that. I must play green, if for no other reason than bear suplex. Although I have opened several copies of Mystic Sanctuary, which I am very happy about. This is a great card.
Yeah.
Unexplained Vision. Knight of the Cape.
Oops,
Just
second
vanilla
copy of
3/2.
Training Grounds.
Look, Brad, you're playing knights. Forget
I'm
Dancing
playing
Demands.
knights.
Enchanted Carriage. Enters, make some mouses, and then you crew it with the mouses. That card is dollars too. I know. It's a few dollars.
Get elked.
I know. That's our first Elkening card that we have opened, and you have it. And you're probably not even playing it because you haven't been excited about your green
That's
anythings
true.
yet. Bognaughty. We found him!
The Elkening!
I found you, Miss New Booty!
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can... Oh, my gosh. With all of the green things that I've opened, oh my gosh, we're going to mill you, too. We're going to mill you. We're going to have monsters. We're going to do... Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I don't
Everything's coming up 3 3s, baby.
I don't like it.
Oh, wow. I'm so excited. I am so unbelievably excited for this. Wow, I opened Oko. Yeah, buddy. An Archon of Absolution. I don't even care that this exists because it is not the colors of Oko. Get absolutely devastated. I have Oko. Did I mention I have Oko? Chat, did you hear? Did you hear that I have Oko? Did you hear that I opened Oko? Wow, that was very exciting. All right, last pack.
I am not excited about this, chat.
Now, here's the thing. If I don't win tonight, it's going to be just like...
It's going to be big points for
egg
Team
on
Brad.
my face and colander on my head.
And interestingly enough, those two things would not be related.
They would not be related, correct. So tiny. What if your creature was so tiny, Brad?
So tiny.
Rimrock Knight. Rosethorn Acolyte. Okay. I'm looking at my green cards a little bit more seriously here. Gets Death Touch.
Ooh.
Very nice. Golden Egg. Enters, draw a card, sack it for a mana of any color, and then you can also gain 3 life with it, as per food text. Idyllic Grange. Garenbraid Paladin. This has adamant if at least 3 green mana was spent to cast it. It enters with a 1/1 counter, and it can't be blocked with creature's power 2 or less. I like that. Eye Collector.
Ooh, another signpost.
But it's not for colors that you want.
I know.
Epic Downfall.
Epic.
Resolute Rider. Righteousness.
Ooh, a worthy knight. Maybe I am playing knights.
Spyglass. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. I think my black removal is really good. We're gonna see though. So we're gonna go to deck building here. We're gonna zoom out. And then we're gonna sort our cards here. But before we do that, I would like to take us to so Brad, you can wiggle your tentacle fingers on the screen for this. But you can't knock the colander off your head. Oh goodness, you didn't pass a dexterity check.
Colander down.
I think I can splash for Oko. I agree. I think Oko's a splash in my deck. But yes, okay. So I have something I want to show you all, and that is things that we have coming up, because we have a lot of things coming up. Not a lot of things, but we have 2 very important things coming up. So y'all know that we play Commander once a month, right? And when we do it up. And this month is no different. We have had Bill Lepage on the show before and was an awesome guest. We've also had Chris on the show before, but that was like many, many, many months ago. But this will be the first time that the 2 of them will meet and will play together. So Bill is a member of the Spike Feeders. Y'all probably, if you haven't heard of the Spike Feeders, what are you doing on Magic Internet, friends? Go to YouTube and go follow them. But we also have Chris from Harmless Offering on here, and now I know that sometimes the intersectionality of like viewing audiences on like Twitch and other like video based platforms doesn't always like intersect, right? But so Chris is a short form content creator, Harmless Offering, short form content creator on TikTok and Instagram, and just super great guy. And his whole mission is to try to basically try to convince people that Magic cards are game pieces and should be accessible to people. And so what he does is he collects card donations from people like all over the country. They ship him cards, and then he lists them for free on his website, and then you can have whatever cards you want. He like lists them every now and again, and then whatever cards you want, you can add to your cart, and then he'll ship them to you just for the cost of shipping, regardless of what cards they are. So like he just really doesn't want there to be like a barrier basically for entry for people to play Magic with. So anyway, we're gonna be playing Commander with them on Sunday. So Sunday night, this coming Sunday, 10 p.m. That is our show that we're going to be doing on that night. And I think this show is going to be great because I've played with both Chris and Bill independently, and they both like to play a very similar kind of Magic that I think is my ideal kind of Magic, and that is just the Magic where we punch people really hard, unapologetically. And so we're just I think that's gonna be the vibes. I think that's gonna be the vibes all night, and I am so stoked for that because these two guys do that really well, and I'm ready to like interact with each other. I'm ready to punch people really hard unapologetically. It's gonna be great. So that's what's gonna happen on Sunday. And then you might have seen me posting about this on socials as well, but coming up in a few weeks, so it's not this coming weekend, so it'll be, I believe it's 2 weekends from now, so 2.5-ish weeks. That is this quarter's Judge Talk and a booster box. And the booster box that we are opening, we always open a collector box, right? And the collector booster box we are opening, now I know this one is controversial. Understand, this is not something that we paid for. And I believe the people that purchased it for us did paid MSRP because they have a deal with the distributor, right? So that said, we have a collector box of The Hobbit. Thanks to Gerudo for sponsoring that stream. So yes, we absolutely are so thrilled. So if you want to see us open the Golden Smaug, please, please, I know, but please come see on that stream on Saturday, 8/29. So if you haven't been to a Judge Talk and a Booster Box stream before, what we do is we try to bridge the gap between players and judges. So judges get a ton of rules training and stuff all the time, and so sometimes there can be because players don't really get that, right? Because judges get trained and have to like upkeep their certification and whatnot, but players don't always get that luxury of like, except for maybe getting poorly explained things on like YouTube or whatever. Players don't always have that luxury of diving deep.
Game store.
Or like that one guy who says he knows the rules real good at your game store, right? And so we wanted to bring, because Brad and I have a history in the judge program. We've been judges before and judge competitive events, and Brad in particular has really excellent game rules knowledge. And so we wanted to kind of help bridge the gap between judges and players, and hopefully offer this information to you all in an accessible way. Now, keywords are not something that you probably think that you need help with. I acknowledge this. Brad, do you want to give your little sales pitch about this?
Yeah, so this presentation is all about like common keywords that you'll expect to see in Magic, not necessarily just on their own, but how they interact with each other. Now, there's some weird stuff with like trample and protection and double strike that like you might know how something works, but we're really going to dive into why that something works, right? So we're going to talk about not only how does, if I'm attacking you with a red creature that has double strike and trample and you block with a creature that has protection from red, what is the end result? But we're going to talk about why that is. Thank
you, Mr. B. Thank you for your Prime
Thanks,
sub.
friend.
You were very generous tonight, and I am just unbelievably thankful. Thank you so much.
You're the coolest.
All right, Brad.
So we're not only going to talk about why that works, how those abilities work individually, but also why it works that way. We're going to give you the tools that you need to be able to figure this stuff out when you see it in a game. And most importantly, we're going to talk about how banding works.
I don't know if it's most importantly. It will be a part of the presentation.
You're going to walk away with knowing how one of the most infamous Magic mechanics works. And I promise it's actually not as bad as it sounds.
Okay. All right. So, yes. So, Commander, this coming Sunday. And then Saturday 8/29, at 12 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be 9 a.m. Pacific, and then you can color in the rest in the middle. But that is what we've got coming up for y'all in the coming weeks. I hope that's exciting to you because it's exciting to us. All right, Brad, I think it's time to deck build. Is it time to deck build?
I'm ready to deck build.
I'm ready to deck build too. Let's do that. All right. So we first got to sort our cards. That's very important. And we need our emotional support Fleam while we're doing that for sure. So what is your immediate impression of the things that you are going to be, or of what you're going to be playing tonight based on what you open? Bio, thank you so much for the biddies. Wow, you all have been so generous tonight. We don't deserve you. We don't deserve you.
So I think my initial impression, I'm leaning toward, as much as I want to play Dance of the Manse and or Mill, I think I have like Worthy Knight and Doom Foretold and my 2 night lands make me think that like maybe white black with a splash of red knights might be in my future.
Okay.
I honestly wouldn't be thinking about that if it wasn't for those 2. Like having 2 of that land, I think is really helpful.
Yeah.
But I wasn't paying all that much attention to what my knights actually look like when I was opening them. So I'll have to make sure that the knights are good. But
yeah. So here's the thing. I think my green creatures are really good. I think my black removal is really good. So I think green-black food mid-range is probably in my future. And then, of course, I need to play Oko. So, but I think there is some mana fixing in my green creatures or in my green spells. So, or at the very least, I can play Golden Egg and just hope for it, right? But I think that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. We're going to splash for Oko, but primarily it's going to be black-green. Yeah. I think I don't actually know for sure. So I'm trying not to be super married to that concept until I've seen my entire pool. I think there's a good chance my white is okay. But yeah, we're gonna see.
I think you should just give up on playing.
Just throw caution to the wind and just
there's no reason to try to play Oko.
Just be vibes based.
It's not even that good a card.
We don't need to play Oko. Oko is so bad.
Exactly.
Brad is very scared of the Elkening, of the impending Elkening, especially since he doesn't think he's playing green tonight, and will therefore not be able to elk me back in kind. So, really quickly, y'all, I'm going to run a very quick 90-second ad. So while Brad and I are sorting our cards. So if you are subscribed, Astonishing Ant-Man got his inaugural debut tonight. Oh, very nice. Very nice. It's nice. Good vibes for one of us. You're not sure who. I love that. Okay, so really quickly, y'all, we're going to run a very quick 90-second ad. So if you want to take a quick bio break, you got about a minute and a half before we come back. But if you are subscribed, you get to listen to the secret podcast. And how exciting is that for you? Alrighty. Let's see. All right, we are officially in our ad break, which means that if you are listening to this, you are subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. And in many cases this evening, it seems as though a lot of you probably have received a gifted sub from one of our very generous viewers this evening. So this might be your very first time listening to the Secret Podcast. Secret Podcast through the ad break. Secret Podcast. Thank you for subscribing, everybody. I appreciate you. Playing Magic the Gathering with physical booster packs twice a week, every week, is an expensive thing, as it turns out. And so, yeah, you all make this sustainable, and we really, really, really appreciate it. And wow, I literally cannot believe Mr. Bevers 10 gift subs plus his Prime sub. I love that. Got some other podcasts while you drive back from the dinner party. Oh, very nice. Sorry, go ahead.
So it was 20 gift subs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 20 gift subs.
That's why there's 2 colanders.
That's right. There's 2 colanders. 2 colanders. Wow, I am just... And we had a resub from John, and we had a resub from, I believe, Bio. Beautiful, beautiful. We've had a lot. We've had a lot of generosity here this evening, and we just really appreciate y'all. Speech to text is being very questionable tonight. You think you need better communication policy for us? You mean Brad and I are not speaking coherently enough? That I believe. I totally believe that is true. But yeah. Oh, Brad, I have a spider.
I have a spider.
But it's not an old fat spider.
I know.
So is it even worth my time?
It's probably not even worth playing.
Brad and I are still cracking up about the names of some of the creatures in the Lord of the Rings Hobbit set. Yeah. We've also done a little bit more thinking about how we feel about the format.
Yeah.
And so Like, don't act like you're surprised. You were a part of those conversations.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, I thought you went, yeah?
No, I said yeah.
Okay, great. But yeah, so I think it sucks less than I thought it did.
Yeah, I think a big thing for me, I think we were getting worried that we were like getting bored with it. And I think a large part of that, admittedly, was because we had played and played against a lot of the same archetypes, which I think will happen in a small set and in a 5 archetype set. I do think something that has reinvigorated my interest in playing more of the set is I don't think the archetypes are so strict or fleshed out that you have to only play those archetypes.
I agree.
Like I got a pre-release, I got beat by a blue-black deck. My on the stream on Sunday, I won with a white-green deck. Neither of those are in the archetypes for that set. So I do think there's a lot of room to kind of color outside the lines and just play whatever the best cards you open are.
Yeah, and I don't know. So anyway, the jury is still out for us. We're probably still going to do some more Hobbit streams after this because we really do want to just do some science about it. So Sunday is going to be, of course, Sunday is our Commander Day. But I think Wednesday we're going to try to play some more Hobbit, and we're gonna dive back in and see, because after it's been in everybody's hands, because it'll be on Arena at that point, because I believe it comes out like the Tuesday after release usually on Arena.
I think it's out now.
Oh, it's out now on Arena? Oh.
Yeah.
That shows you how much I know.
Tuesday after pre-release.
Okay, so it's out. Wow. Okay, yeah. So it will have been out for a while. People will have, I don't know, been able to tinker with it. Maybe I'll tinker with it a little bit tonight, because we all know I don't usually sleep very much after streams. And so, yeah, maybe I'll do that, and we'll see. But I do think I want to play more Hobbit a week from today. Hi, Greg Shaft. It's good to see you. Hello. Yeah. So as far as my cards go, I do have a big old stack of green cards, and I think I like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green cards here. And I think they're all playable. So this one, when you cast a creature spell that has an adventure, he does stuff. I'm probably not doing that. So maybe not him. But this is a mana dork for any color, which helps fix for Oko, which is nice. And also just is a sorcery that filters. Double Colander. I know. So that's because Mr. Bevers came in and gifted 20 subs. It was, and he was like, yeah, I saw that you put colanders on your head on Sunday because somebody gifted some subs. So, yeah.
Have some subs.
Two people put colanders on your head tonight. So I had to go upstairs and get the second colander. So I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not. This is not going to be a chat redemption, but we're keeping these on until 11:24. I told him we would keep them on for an hour, and then we'll turn on the regular hat redemptions for y'all. But yeah. So it turns out we will do basically anything for entertainment value. We didn't know where the bar was. We have found it.
We have found the bar.
All right. So I think I'm playing green tonight. Green, and I think green-black food is probably good, but I think green-white could be good for me too here tonight. I have some good evasive creatures here. A little bit of adventure stuff, so maybe I could play that guy.
1, 2, 3.
As long as I have an artifact or enchantment, and then my exile target artifact or enchantment, which is super relevant here.
9. So if I
pacifism effect
10, I guess. So if I play, I have 10 knights. If I play all 3 colors, I think I could get away with. So the land I was talking about, if you're not familiar, is Tournament Grounds. It taps for a colorless, or it taps for red, white, or black, but you can only spend it to cast knight or equipment spells. So I think I could get away with playing a white-black deck that splashes red if the cards I'm splashing for are only equipment and knights. Which I have 2 knights in red, and I have the Steelclaw Lance in red and black. The other thing I'm considering, chat, is I have quite a few artifact creatures. I even have some in my other colors, and I think that's Dance of the Man's territory. So I'm a little stuck figuring out what I want to do. But it's not green.
I think I might be in green-blue. I might just be green-blue.
Oh, okay.
I think my blue can stand on its own more than I thought it could. And I think with the addition of Thunderous Snapper, with the addition of Oko, I feel pretty good about it. And I also will have the Stonecoil Serpent. I'll have the Gingerbread Man. And then I will have the Enchanting Carriage as well. Or Enchanted Carriage as well. I do have, like, and I have some good, like, adventure-based removal. And, like, that means that one of my green creatures isn't just totally dead. I kind of like it. So I think I'm doing green-blue.
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna see if I have enough stuff for it, but I do. And that I have 2 copies of Mystic Sanctuary that I can do, so I can rip back some stuff in my graveyard if I play it right. I don't know. I feel like this might be good. We're gonna see though. I think this is very playable.
Remove all of the cards and colors I know
this
I'm
is
not
very
playing.
Playable.
Golly, man! If I could,
this is very.
If this
playable.
had enough fixing, I have Drown in the Loch, Dance of the Manse, and Doom Foretold as cards in Esper. This would be like the perfect splash scenario. If this set was designed for that.
The set is not. The set has like no mana fixing except for the knights.
Yeah,
and
there's
wild.
Like Golden Egg and like Heraldic Banner. You get to choose a color to fix, but yeah, there's not a lot. I think there's like that one green creature that you opened that is like a mana dork for any color.
Yep.
But I do think the more I think about it, because I don't really have a lot of like interaction in white or blue, so I think I do need to be playing the Knights deck and just white and black, and then a couple red cards that I could splash that I can cast with Tournament Grounds. And I think that's the plan. So sorry, Dance of the Manse. I care for you deeply, but today's not the day.
But it is not this day!
Maybe when we play Commander, I'll play my Dance of the Manse deck.
Maybe we'll dance for you in Commander.
Maybe we'll dance for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to count this as 14, 15, 16,
Maybe we'll play
17, 18 creatures. I probably don't need to play this. 17 creatures.
Oh.
I'm solidly in green-blue, and I'm feeling good about it. I have Oko here. I have Bear Suplex. I have 2 copies of Runaway Together, which I feel like is a good card. I've got So Tiny, an Unexplained Vision. If at least 3 blue mana was spent to cast it, draws. Oh wait, scry 3 and draw 3 cards. Oh wait, I want Tome Raider. What am I thinking? That card's a great card. Probably don't need the carriage. Scry 3, draw 3. Or draw 3, scry 3? So draw 3 cards, scry 3. That's what this card says. So draw 3, scry 3 feels a lot worse than scry 3, draw 3. But I feel like it's still probably okay. And I think I like it. Well, hold on. Is the end of the story worth it here? I think I would need to play into that a little bit more. No, I feel like Charmed Sleep is probably what I want here instead of Unexplained Vision. I probably want to just nope a creature of yours out of existence.
You want to nope a creature of mine out of existence?
I do.
That's not very nice.
Mystic Sanctuary, I feel like, is not actually going to be that useful. Because I only have 3 instants or sorceries, but yeah. I think I know what I'm playing.
Okay.
Do you know what you're playing yet?
I know what I'm playing. I'm still sorting out the specifics.
Okay, all right. The goose fixes mana. I know. We don't have the goose. We don't have the goose. I don't have the goose. Does Brad have the goose? Is that what you're saying, Matt?
I don't have a goose.
You don't have a goose? Well, we're both gooseless. We've been cursed with gooselessness. Yeah. So, are you ready to elevator pitch? Or not yet. Maybe not yet.
I mean, I can probably.
No, we want to know what you're playing specifically here. So I can be a little bit chit chatty here while I get some sleeving done and you get.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have my pools didn't give me the best card in the set, so I had to actually figure out what I'm playing.
Oh wow! So you're saying that Oko made my deck building easier?
Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm saying. Do you hear
this? Do you hear this blasphemy? Do you hear this? Brad's like, you had it so easy because you opened the shirtless twink. Nope. First of all, I don't think he's a twink. I think he's an otter. But
all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Brad can dance if he wants to. He can leave his knights behind because they'll be elks. And if they aren't elks, Steph's playing from behind. I love it. Also, hi, Andrew. It's good to see you. I opened Oko tonight, and I am very excited about it. And Brad is less excited, which makes me more excited. It's a whole chain reaction of excitement over here. It's
chain reaction of excitement.
Yes. Oko is Broko. I agree wholeheartedly. And we are almost ready to give you all elevator pitches about what we built tonight so that you can tell us who you like better. And by that, I mean vote for who you think is going to win tonight. But, oh wait, Brad, are we doing a thing where we're like, we're doing we're representing all 5 colors of Eldraine tonight.
All right, go us.
It's very exciting. Steph's pitch, I pulled Oko. Listen, that's a good pitch. But I don't just have Oko. I've got Wildthorn Preserver. I've got Yorvo. I've got Stonecoil Serpent. I'm playing 4 rares tonight. And in old school sealed, that is unheard of, man. You think it's tragic that there was no set where they could put Astarion and Oko in the same deck? Yeah. It's true. Astarion would enjoy Oko. I think that's what you're talking about. You're doing voice to text.
Oh boy. My curve is just all kinds of messed up right now, chat.
Your curve is messed up. My curve's great. My curve was immaculate. Did you see my curve?
I have a lot going on at 4. But that's okay. I think...
Cat is good.
I think we can make it work.
Are you sure about that, Brad?
I'm not... Yes, I am. I am. Confirmed.
He is
chat.
not certain. He seems very, very, very uncertain. And thus, you should take that into consideration when you're voting. I'm just saying. You should take that into consideration.
All right. I got my 40.
Okay. All right. So, all right, friends, it is that time. It is that time in our show where we tell you what it is we have built tonight, and then you tell us who you like better, and by that I mean who you think is going to win tonight. So, I have built blue-green. So it says it's a ramp deck. I don't think it's actually a ramp deck. It really is just blue-green like monsters, a little bit of card draw, a little bit of interaction, and Oko. And I think that's good enough. So we have a little bit some evasive creatures or creatures with trample or otherwise. I'm playing 4 rares, and so in a format where you can expect to pull exactly 1 rare per pack. Basically, unless you like luck out with a foil rare or something. When you can expect 1 rare per pack, that is a high rate of powerful cards in my deck. I do have a considerable amount of card draw. I have a fair amount of interaction. It's not permanent interaction though. It's not like destroy this creature. It's a lot of like fight stuff and return stuff to hand. So that could possibly be a downside for me. But I do think the power of my creatures is gonna exceed that of Brad's, or that we hope at least. So that is my pitch to you all. Brad, what is your pitch?
I am playing Knights. This is mostly white and black, but I was able to splash red for 2 Knights and 1 equipment because of my 2 copies of Training Grounds. I'll also probably put a mountain in there just to feel a little bit better. But yeah, So this is kind of a grindy creature focused archetype. I've got a couple good rares in Oathsworn Knight and Worthy Knight and Doom Foretold. Very
Doom, doom, doom.
exciting.
Are you going to sing the Doom song whenever you play Doom Foretold?
You better believe it. If I'm not singing the Doom song, what am I doing?
I don't know.
I've
Not
got
foretelling Doom properly, that's for sure.
I've got some good interaction. I think I might make a last minute swap for some card draw here real quick. Hold on.
Because I told everybody I had card draw. You want to join the card draw club?
Forbidding Fruit. I just so like one thing that is a little bit different about my deck is my creature count is a little lower than normal.
And you're playing the aggro deck. What are you doing?
I'm playing a mid-range grindy deck.
Okay.
But I've got some good interaction, as well as some buffs. I've got a little bit of recursion. So like I'm not worried about it. I just do think I want some card draw to make sure that I am keeping card advantage. Because I got to keep the value train rolling. I got to compete with Simic somehow. I think I'm gonna put the red equipment back.
Okay, Brad. So you got a little bit like distracted from your elevator pitch. Hello, I know, Flying Spaghetti Monster. So you started a trend, apparently.
Hello.
So last time, first of all, you're here for the exact moment that you want to be here for. We allow our viewers to use channel points to determine or to let us know who they think is going to win. I'm playing blue green, and I opened Oko and a bunch of other fun rares, and Brad is playing Mardu Knights in Throne of Eldraine. And so doing a mid-range thing over there, and I think I have bigger monsters than he has, but he thinks he has better removal than me. That's the skinny. So go ahead and put some channel points down. Let us know who you think is going to win tonight. But yes, Flying Spaghetti Monster, on Sunday, you donated, you blessed us with so many gifted subs. It was wonderful. We posted about it on social media and how wonderful it was. And then people showed up tonight and gifted more subs, but they demanded that we were two strainers. So we went upstairs and got the other one. So we have colanders on our heads. And it's all because of you. All because of you. So thank you. Thank you again.
We have colanders on our heads and spaghetti in our hearts.
Yes. It's true. It's true. It's true.
All right.
All right. So go ahead and get those channel point predictions in there, please. And do not let the fact that Brad won the last time we played sealed. Don't let that prevent you from voting for me. I mean, of course, you get me. Sure, he might be good at Magic and build good decks and have opened good cards, but like that doesn't mean anything, right? That doesn't. Come on.
I'm feeling confident. I am feeling confident. So one thing that we've talked about how Gerudo has forums and how I have started a limited formats forum. So if you would like to talk to me about limited formats, you can go over, make an account on Gerudo and check out the limited formats forum.
Okay.
But I posted recently about how, so I've been thinking a lot recently about how I think I might have, I might be holding too closely to the 17 lands, 17 creatures, 6 non-creatures heuristic, which is, I think, a good place to start. But I think, especially depending on the set, there's a lot of room for playing fewer creatures and more non-creatures, or more creatures and fewer non-creatures, if that's just where your good cards are. Like, I think there's probably some merit to the idea that you shouldn't play bad creatures just to get to 17 creatures. And part of my analysis, part of my reasoning for this, is I was looking at the deck lists for Pro Tour Marvel superheroes.
Oh, hello. Thank you so much for 1 year, Alec. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate you very, very, very much.
Yeah, I was looking at the draft deck lists for the top 8 draft of Pro Tour Marvel superheroes, and there was like a lot of decks that were on like 14 or 15 creatures. One deck had 12 creatures.
Wild.
So like if the top level of Magic Magic players are not necessarily married to 17-17-6. Maybe I shouldn't be either.
Yeah.
So we're experimenting with that a little bit tonight, but mostly because I think I have good interaction. And so I think I can afford to have fewer creatures if I can just hold Steph off a little longer.
Meanwhile, my good cards are creatures, so I'm just playing as many of them as possible. We love that. And we also know that Stephanie loves big monsters, right? I've said that once or twice on this stream. Maybe. I love big monsters. I love it. I love it. I love it. You said no love for Brad. It's what, 34 to 20,000 channel points? That's a lot of channel points. That's a lot of channel points.
I think that might have been after Alex added some points.
Oh, Alex is in there.
Alex, yeah.
Okay. Brad, I mean, admittedly, he does a lot more research about Limited than I do. I just kind of show up and occasionally listen to his slideshow.
I posted another thing about me posting on the internet. I made a Blue Sky post. I was like, inside me there are two wolves, and it was basically one of them wants to be really good at the thing, and the other one wants to commit to the bit for laughs. And I do kind of feel that way about Limited. Like, part of me wants to be really good and perform really well, and another part of me kind of likes the idea of being like a casual Limited enjoyer and being like more accessible and loosey-goosey with it. So that's my constant internal conflict.
Alex said, I didn't watch the opens at all, just betting on vibes. Well, we'll see how that turns out for you.
I appreciate that my vibes were good enough to overcome Oko.
I am so stoked. Stokoed for Oko.
Rebet. That's not allowed. You're locked in, buddy.
All right, Brad. The votes are in, and I think I outnumber you by like
it's 63% in favor of Steph.
Okay, all right. Saying more and more while you playing Magic. What's the worst that can happen? I lose. Exactly. In our case, is you lose in front of a bunch of your friends who are watching you on their phones. But you know what? That's okay.
4. I'm not going first.
5. I am going first. I won on a 5.
Squeaking by.
The universe everything is working out in my favor this evening. The universe clearly understands that Oko must be the king of the universe.
So yeah, so I'm going to make, on that topic, I'm going to make a prediction here, chat. My prediction is we're either not going to see Oko at all tonight.
You blaspheme!
Or Oko's going to show up in every game we play. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. That's just how it works.
Okay, all right.
I feel like at least on our stream, like I've kind of noticed that pattern. Like, we get really good cards, and it's either every game we see him or we don't see him at all.
Alex says, "I'm here for the 0 Oko gambit." Yeah, of course you are, Team Brad.
I'm hoping for that as well, Alex.
All right,
I would like that.
Well, I'm gonna go first. Clearly. Oh gosh, this is a bad starter.
Which means there's no Oko. We got there.
No, it means my lands are crap. I think I need to mulligan this. You think we're getting a salty revenge game? Okay, all right. I should
probably mulligan too.
Okay, that it feels like you might be actually. Well, no. So Andrew is Team Brad tonight.
Oh, that's some extra confidence in me.
No, but he says he thinks we're gonna get salty revenge game. He thinks that I'm gonna kick that you're gonna kick my butt, and that's what he's saying. He thinks you're gonna kick my butt. I was just very me-centric in my thinking there. Yeah, that's
it's okay,
fair.
Steph. It's not always about you.
But in my mind it is though. So yeah. Right, we're going 3-0 Oko.
The old 3 Oko.
Ah!
Not to be confused with a beverage by a different name.
3 Oko. I will keep this starter. I will keep this starter enthusiastically.
I will keep mine also enthusiastically.
I'm gonna put this down.
Card back.
All right, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah. Let me get this.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly, Brad. I just don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I'm ready for the jelly.
All right. We got a forest, and I will pass. So we're gonna leave these colanders on our head until 11:24, and then we'll turn on the regular hat redemptions for y'all. Brad is wrong. It is always about Steph. She is the best. You know what? You're right. And I think this is why I think this way. It's because I have great people like you to remind me that, no, you know what? I am great. I'm wonderful.
All right. Tournament grounds.
Oh.
Really good for casting knights. You know what? It's also good for casting
Ginger Brute.
Ginger Brute.
Yeah,
Here
I have
comes-
never been happier to take 1 damage.
Here comes one, Steph.
I love it.
Pass to you.
I will happily eat Ginger Brute damage all day long. I will play a forest and I will pass.
Wait, I'm gonna write that down. So when my Ginger Brute is a 12/12 later.
Okay, I will. I will be much less happy to take Ginger Brute damage at that stage.
All right. Ginger Brute again.
Yeah, fine.
And I think I could wait and play this for its adventure, but you currently don't have any creatures, so I'm gonna play Shepherd of the Flock. It has an adventure that I'm not casting. It is just a 3/1. And I will pass.
I will tap and draw. I will play a forest, and I will pay 3 for Yorvo.
Oh, hi, Orvo.
Oh, hi, Yorvo. And I know we use big dice all the time on this stream, but I have the spike feeder dice here, and they're green, and I just kind of feel like the vibes work here. So he enters the 4 counters on him.
Perfectly on theme.
And he says, whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a 1/1 counter on Yorvo, and then if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo, I put another 1/1 counter on Yorvo. We love it.
All right. My turn?
Yes. We did pre-release last week, and you opened Smaug the Magnificent and pulled it on almost every game. Very nice. Very nice.
All right. I'm going to pay 2 for the Golden Egg.
Mm-hmm.
When Golden Egg enters, I draw a card.
Yeah.
I can pay 1 mana and tap and sacrifice it to get a mana of any color. I can pay 2 mana, tap and sacrifice it to gain 3 life. So I'll draw a card.
Uh-huh.
Very cool. Play this Swamp. Now, Steph, I have a very important question for you.
Okay, what is that?
Does Yorvo have haste?
No, Yorvo doesn't have haste,
right,
you son of a gun.
I'm going to pay 1 and say Ginger Brute can't be blocked except by creatures with haste.
Okay.
And I'll attack you for 1.
Beautiful.
And
does Yorvo have haste? Yes, Brad, my big thundering giant man has haste. He is the embodiment of speed and agility.
It's important to maintain a clear game state, Stephanie.
Of course, of course. Is it my turn, Mr. Clear Game State Bradley?
It is your turn.
Wonderful. Okay, all right. I'm going to play this island here. And then I think it's time for a bear suplex.
Oh, man.
I would like to bear suplex your stupid cookie man.
Wow.
Yeah, so he has a 5. This is a 5/5 with 1 damage marked on him. You have a 3/1 over there?
I have a 3/1.
I'm attacking you, Brad.
I'm taking 5.
Beautiful. And it's your go.
All right. We'll untap and draw. Play land.
Now I'm going to run a really quick ad here just because we're a little out of sync because I got a little chatty earlier, but then this way Twitch will stop yelling at me for like a half hour. It'll be great. All right, we'll see you very soon. And if you're listening, you're probably going to listen to the Secret Podcast, which is pretty fun, right? We love the Secret Podcast.
We love a Secret Podcast. Okay.
We are officially in the Secret Podcast, Brad. Do you have any confessions for the world right now? Do you have anything that you need to get off your chest?
I deeply regret not playing Dance of the Mans.
Already.
If I didn't care about your channel points, which I care deeply about your channel points, I would have played Dance of the Mans and lost fantastically. But
you regret it because you would rather.
I wish I was just doing it for the memes.
You regret not disappointing your
But instead, Chad, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this stream for you.
Okay. All right.
It'll all be worth it when I win. Okay. I'm going to pay 1 and sacrifice my golden egg to get a black mana.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can use this to have 3 total black mana to cast my Lochthwain Paladin.
Oh.
It is a 3/2 with menace, but it enters with a 1/1 counter if I spend 3 black mana to cast it.
So it's a 4/2 with menace.
4/3 with menace.
4/3 with menace.
I will go to combat and I will at you with my 3/1s.
I'll take 3 and I'm not happy about it.
Pass to you.
Okay. Untap. I was just
Alex,
really
I knew I
scared
could
of the little
trust you.
cookie man.
You have impeccable taste.
Yes. All right. I'm going to play this forest. And I am going to be mean.
I don't believe that.
Now that you don't have 3 black mana to do this anymore. Wait, hold on. No, never mind. I can't do that.
Aha, we did it.
We're going to pay 4.
We're going to run away together?
No. 5. We're going to pay 5 for the Garenbrig Paladin.
Oh.
It can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. A green creature entered, so this is going to get another counter on it. The spike means 6.
Uh-oh.
And then this creature's power is not greater than Yorvo's. But I do have a 6/6 coming at you, Brad.
Okay. How big is your paladin?
I'm sorry, he enters with 1/1 counter on it because I spent 3 green mana, so he's a 5/5.
5/5. Good to know. I'm taking 6.
Yeah, you are. Big monsters! Big monsters!
All done?
Uh-huh.
All right. Untap, draw.
All your Smogdiv just die to removal. Oh no, indeed.
Play a land.
Brad, I'm going to win. Gets walloped by Yorvo. I love walloping Brad with Yorvo. It's one of my favorite things.
I am I'm not worried.
You're not worried? Well, you should be.
I'm not.
You should be.
As previously mentioned, I'm not worried.
I'm gonna have such bad hat hair from this stupid colander. We said 11/24 though. We're gonna do it. We're gonna stick it out.
Okay. I am going to pay 2. I am going to cast Fairy Guide Mother.
Okay.
I'm going to give. Oh, sorry. I'm going to cast Gift of the Fae, Fairy Guide Mother's Adventure. I'm going to give Shepherd of the Flock +2/+1. Oh wait, am I going to do that? Because I know you have. I suspect you might have a removal spell.
I mean, no. I definitely don't have removal. What are you talking about?
So I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna +2/+1 on my Lochthwain Paladin.
Yes, put all of your eggs into that basket.
And then I'm gonna go to combat. And I'm going to attack you with Lochthwain Paladin. It is 4, 5, it is 6 in the air. And menace.
I'll take 6.
And then I will pay 1, and I will cast my Fairy Guide Mother. It's a 1/1 with flying. And I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. And draw. All right, I will play this land. I will pay 4 mana to cast Thunderous Snapper. When I cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater, I draw a card. I would like to... So the adventure on your second guy, the guy in the second position, what does it do?
Return a permanent you own to its owner's hand. Or sorry, a permanent you control to its owner's hand.
Oh, no. In that case, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to just have...
Oh boy, we're back on the tentacle fingers.
Oh, there you go. Very nice. Have some noodly appendages to match the colander. It's true. You do need it. You do need it. I would like to cast Runaway Together at sorcery speed because I am a champion. We're going to return the Thunderous Snapper and we're going to return the Paladin.
Yep.
As well. Just because I'm tired of taking beats from that. And also, you need to block at least one of these in order to not die. Yorvo should have a 1/1 counter on him, by the way, because I played a green creature this turn. All right, Brad. I have a 7/7 and a 5/5 coming at you.
All right. I will block your 7/7.
Mm-hmm.
I will take 5 and go to 4.
That sounds good. And it is your turn. You have acquired pizza. Oh, it's right and good. I love that you have acquired pizza. That's great.
We'll draw.
All right, Brad. This is the last turn with the colanders on our heads.
Oh my gosh.
Did you find him, Black?
Chat, we got there.
What? No. What did you get? Where did you get?
So step 1.
You didn't. There's nothing.
Ginger Brute number 2.
Okay.
We're at 4 damage.
Okay.
4 mana. One of these red. Embereth Paladin. 4/1 with haste.
You son of a gun!
In for 8.
I am so angry. That should not have gone that way. Oh, that should not have gone that way. You know what? I think it was the noodle fingers. It had to have been the noodle fingers.
It was noodle finger luck.
Nice shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. I know exactly. It absolutely wasn't skill. It was absolutely luck. And I am so glad that somebody else is clocking that. All right, Brad, calendar's off.
I was sitting there like, okay, so if I leave this 3/1 up, I can cast Embereth Paladin. That's 7 damage. How am I going to get that 1 point of damage through top deck Ginger Brute? All right.
I cannot believe you had 2 hasty creatures in your hand. What are the odds? Probably like 2 in 40 or something like that. I don't know.
I've got 2 Ginger Brutes and an Embereth Paladin while I've haste, so.
Well, you found them. Hi, JB. It's good to see you. You just missed us spending an hour with colanders on our heads. It was very nice. And also, Brad just won the first game, which was very unkind of him. He exact-seed me with a Ginger Brute. How dare?
Yeah.
Odds are 50-50. Either has it or it doesn't. You know what? That's how exactly, JV. I agree. It is so unkind. So absolutely unkind. But yeah, did not love that. That did not spark joy. I am angry about the little cookie man.
That's if there's one thing we learned from Throne of Eldraine, it's play your Ginger Brutes.
Ginger Brute is so good. I have him in my deck too. I love Ginger Brute, but I also am angry at Ginger Brute. I am so conflicted.
Oh wow.
Gigantifier emote. I know. Yes, it is very big.
And what a fun emote it is.
It is a good emote. All right.
Whatever happens now, chat, I'm happy.
Every time you see Cookie Boy in Yuriko, you also get unreasonably upset. I know. Little Cookie Man.
Never wave to me.
Okay, listen, Brad. I've been baiting you with that all night. So I need you to set your life total back to 20, though.
All right.
Can you do that with your tentacle fingers?
Oh yeah. I am so practiced with these finger
tentacles.
tentacles.
Are you? That's good. That's
21.
Good. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. While we are shuffling up and while Brad is getting his life total and everything figured out, I want to remind you very quickly, we have 2 things coming up. They are very important and very good and very fun things. So Sunday night this week, we play Commander once a month on this channel, and that is this coming Sunday. So Sunday at 10 p.m., we are playing Commander with Bill Lepage from the Spike Feeders, and we are playing with Chris of Harmless Offering. Spike Feeders is a really popular Commander YouTube channel, and Chris has a really popular short form content channel on like TikTok and Instagram. Chris is famous for giving away magic cards, and that's just like he has a website where you can just get a bunch of magic cards for free and only pay shipping. And I wish that there was more to it than that, but there's not, and it really is just that cool. He just gets cards donated to him and he gives them away, so it's very cool. And then Spike Feeders, y'all know them, you love them, and so it's going to be a really, really, really good game. So I hope you come on Sunday. And a little birdie told me that we're going to have some brand new channel redemptions for you to try out on Sunday, which may or may not involve us having to take our turns talking through a sock puppet or a hand puppet of some kind. So, I just want you to know that that's coming. And so you might want to show up on Sunday. And later this month. So I believe in 2.5 weeks ish, right? It's our Judge Talk and a booster box stream. This is what we do every quarter. And again, it's brought to you by our friends at Garuda. We're very happy about it. We're happy to work with them on this. We are trying to bridge the gap between player knowledge and judge knowledge, because we were trained as judges and got a lot of like rules knowledge and stuff training and stuff through the previous iteration of Judge Academy. Yeah, we think that we are like pretty well suited to teach you some cool things. And so keywords seem like they are pretty straightforward, but it's we think that we get a lot of questions like at FNM and things like that about how different keywords interact with each other when they're on the game board, and like so you might understand that things work a certain way, but you might not understand why, and understanding the why helps you answer the more complicated questions later down the line. And so we hope to equip you with that. So we're going to be doing some rules knowledge transfer on that day, but we call it Judge Talk and a booster box because we do crack a booster box, and the booster box that we're going to be cracking is this collector box of the Hobbits. So in case your eyes went awooga like mine did whenever this came in the mail, you can say thank you to Gerudo for sending this to us. We're very thankful for that because I do not have the money to pay for something like this, but they have a relationship with the distributor, and so good on them. But yeah, anyway, you missed the game because Brad won the very first game. So we are still playing, don't you worry.
Ginger Brute.
Don't you
MVP.
worry. Brad exact-seed me with a Ginger Brute, and it was wild. It did not spark joy. But yeah. So anyway, we were just giving people some heads up about what's coming up on our stuff. You didn't miss all the games. We're still playing. We talk entirely too much to be done by 11:30. So don't worry, Cass. You are here in plenty of time. I opened Oko tonight. I really thought I was going to win that last game, but then you had 2 hasty creatures. You had 5 haste damage on that board that I had no idea about.
Very good.
And I am going to be like wildly paranoid about hasty creatures for like the rest of the stream.
I'm excited.
You love
about
the Spike
this.
Feeders, JB? I also love the Spike Feeders. Fun fact. Brad and I got to record with them when we went to Winnipeg a few weekends ago. So you might just see an episode with Brad and I on the Spike Feeders channel coming up sometime, possibly in September, maybe beginning of October. They had to get through a lot of Hobbit stuff, and they have some backlog of things that they've filmed. But yeah, September-ish, you might just see us popping up on the Spike Feeder channel. How exciting is that? You also love the Spike. We all love the Spike Feeders, all of us. We got to see their studio, y'all. It is the stuff of legend. It is the stuff of legend. It is such a cozy little place. They have like the shipping station set up for all their merch, and like they have like a cozy little couch and a TV with a Nintendo Switch for like outside of the room or outside of the filming room for people who aren't filming but are going to be filming later. And
Jim made me iced coffee.
They have like a little coffee bar. It was very sweet.
It's very cool.
Anyway, love it.
Ugh.
All right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I would like to go first, Brad.
This hand has some promise. I'm going to keep it.
This hand also has some promise. I'm going to keep it.
Love.
All right. Boris, let's go.
Draw.
How is Jim? You haven't heard from him since the bad week of Commander before. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's been a minute. I won't speak too much for him. I feel like he can kind of speak for himself. You can probably just ask him and he'll probably tell you. But I think suffice to say, like there was some nerves coming out of the Commander RC situation, right? And so some nerves about going back to events and things like that. But I will say he has been incredibly encouraged by like face-to-face events that he's gone to and by MagicCon Amsterdam. There's not a ton of events for people who live in Canada that don't want to come to the United States for myriad reasons for United States events. But the events that he and the Spikes have gone to, they have really loved and they've really been encouraged by. And so I think he's kind of re-energized about the whole Magic events thing, which is great. So, yeah. But Aaron, a little less because he knows why. There you go. Yeah.
I'm playing Training Grounds and I don't have a ginger brute this time, so you can go.
Okay, I will draw for turn.
But first, we have to hydrate.
We do have to hydrate. Hydrate or
hydrate. Monster.
Yes, thank you for watering your streamers. It is very important to do so. We talk a lot and we don't drink a lot, so please. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. I will play a land for turn. And I'm going to pass, Brad.
Okay. I'll draw. Play this Plains, and I will cast a Flutter Fox. This is a 2/2. It has flying if I control an artifact or enchantment. Currently, I don't, though, so I will just pass the turn.
End of your turn. Flash! Wildborn Preserver. It has flash and reach. Whenever another non-human enters the battlefield under my control, I may pay X. When I do, I put X 1/1 counters on Wildborn Preserver.
I wasn't ready for that.
That's why, because he was flashy.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw. Okay. So I will play a land. And I'm going to pay 1 for the Merfolk Secret Keeper. This is just a 0/4, but I'm going to pay 2 to put 2/1 counters on the Wildborn Preserver, because that's not a human. Brad, I'm swinging at you for 4 on turn 3. How does it feel?
Hey, could you, relax for a
No,
minute?
I'm not going to be relaxed at all. I relaxed too much at the end of last game. I attacked 2 creatures I should have attacked with just... Anyway, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you this game.
You're coming for me this time.
I am.
All right. That all?
4 damage? Is that all on turn 3? Or did you expect more?
Is that all, Steph? Are you done?
Did you expect more from me?
Can you pass the turn?
I know. I'm telling you. I have busted cards. Brad just got very lucky. I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. Untap. And we'll draw. Oh. Spoiler alert about what I drew. Just kidding. No spoilers. All right.
Brad, how can you ever win? Oh, wait. All right, Alex. All right.
Yeah.
He got lucky AF on that last game. And for you to pretend like otherwise is wild.
All skill, baby. I'm a deck building champion. All right. I'm paying 3. I have an Oathsworn Knight.
Mm-hmm. This is the, but it's just a flesh wound guy, right?
This is the Monty Python Black Knight.
Yeah.
So it's a 0/0. It enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. It attacks each combat if able. And if damage would be dealt to it while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, instead, prevent that damage and remove the 1 +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
So here's a 4/4. I'll use the spike die so that I can be part of the Spikes team. There we go. 4/4. And your Merfolk Secret Keeper is an 0/4.
It is.
Which is bigger than my 2/2.
Uh-huh.
I will pass the turn.
I got big butts and I cannot lie. So it removes the counters when? I'm sorry.
When it's dealt, if it would be dealt damage, we prevent the damage and take 1 counter off of it.
Beautiful. I'm going to draw.
So it can be dealt damage a total of 4 times.
Okay. Well, I'm going to pay 3. You prevent the damage that is dealt, but you still deal damage back to it, right?
Correct.
You have a 2/2 and a... Okay, that is just annoying.
Kniggets.
So I'm going to pay 1 for So Tiny.
Oh.
I would like to make your Flutterfox So Tiny.
What does that mean?
It means it gets -2, -0, and has -6, -0 if you have lots of stuff in your graveyard.
Okay, so it's just an O2.
Yes.
Okay.
Which means you cannot probably kill... Well, you can kill my Wildborn Preserver, but that's okay. I think I am going to just pass the turn here.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Play this Plains.
Yeah, I did turn on regular hat redemptions. I know I had them turned off earlier, but now that the colanders are off, you can feel free to redeem that if you would like. It's back on.
Okay. I got to think about how I want to proceed. All right. I think what I'm going to do is go to combat. Oathsworn Knight attacks. 4/4.
I will take 4.
Okay. Second main, I would like to cast Ardenvale Paladin.
Okay.
I am able to spend 3 white mana to cast it, so we will enter with a +1/+1 counter, making it a 3/6.
Beautiful.
And I will pass to you.
Untap and draw. Okay. I will play a forest. And I will pay 5 mana for Keeper of Fables.
The Fables.
It's a 4/5. When one or more non-human creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card. Attacking doesn't matter here because you have a 3/6. But that will change next turn. Great. I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap.
And now I have something that can block your paladin.
Play a Plains. All right. Well, I have a little trick of my own, Stephanie.
I would prefer if you didn't. Could you stop?
Quick question. Your Keeper of Fables.
Does it have haste?
Does it have flying?
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I would like to trap it in a tower. This is enchant creature without flying. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated.
I'm so mad. Okay, but it has a triggered ability though. That still
true.
triggers.
Triggered ability still triggers. Nothing I can do about that yet.
Okay, listen.
Gingerbrute. Give it haste, or make it so that it can't be blocked except by creatures with haste.
Okay.
Attack with Gingerbrute. I have to attack with Oathsworn Knight.
I will block with my 0/4 on the Oathsworn Knight, and I will take the 1 from Gingerbrute.
Okay. Pass to you, and I am free of my tentacles.
Good. Just kidding.
It is good.
I prefer that when you have them. All right. I will pay 3 for Spore Cap Spider. It's a 1/5 with reach. I will then pay 3 mana into the Wildborn Preserver.
Ooh, that's
putting 5 counters on it. Now it's a 7/7. Eat dust, Brad.
So
I would like to attack you with my 7/7.
Does it have keywords?
No, as reach.
Okay.
Get in there.
Will
take the 7.
Not take the 7.
Take the 7. Be a good boy. Take the 7, Bradley.
Flutterfox.
Okay.
You can have your So Tiny back.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Tentacles are back.
Well, he was Sans Tentacles. Not so fast, Brad. It's true. It's true.
Let me just clear. Okay. They're going back on. Everything's fine.
You know what you did.
I won. Tentacles are for winners.
Tentacles
Okay.
are for winners. Is that
Yep.
what that is?
That is the
what's happening
pattern
here?
that we have established from exactly this stream.
I see.
With one data point, we can confidently say
Tentacles are a superpower.
tentacles
Are they
for
really?
winners. Yeah.
Are they really? It's like a crown for your hand.
Exactly. Look at this majesty we
Yeah.
have going on
Yeah.
here. All right. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
All right. Let's untap.
Got a 1/5 with reach over here, Brad. I can deal damage to your 4/4.
I know. I'm not excited about it. What if I just trapped that in a tower too?
Something law of diminishing. You want to trap my spider in a tower? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna trap my 1/5 spider in a tower?
I just might.
Okay.
I just might. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Wow, you have a 7/7 though?
Yeah, I do.
Uh,
I like that he's distressed. This encourages me.
I don't like that I'm distressed.
I like it. Makes me very happy.
The
The cope is strong with this. I know.
Okay.
I have big monsters.
K4. Embereth Paladin.
It's a 4/1.
Yes. I will go to combat. I will attack. If I go in with everything, I'm taking at least 7, but 7 is less than 16. And I have an opportunity to push through some damage here. So I think that's the opportunity I'm going to take. I've got a 3/6, a 4/4, a 1/1 with haste, a 4/1 with haste, and I'm not going to activate Gingerbrute. I'm going to give you the opportunity, if you would like, to block the Gingerbrute.
No, I'm blocking the 4/1 and killing it. And then I'm taking the rest. How much is the rest?
So you're blocking the 4/1. I think this is as good a time as any to respond to your declared blocks. I am going to cast Usher to Safety, the adventure on my Shepherd of the Flock. I would like to return Embereth Paladin to my hand.
Sure.
And then Shepherd of the Flock is on an adventure.
After killing you. Yeah, it's a rule whenever we have finger tentacles. You have to manipulate the things on the board with the finger tentacles as best you can.
Okay, so then the rest of this damage is 8.
8.
And I will pass to you.
Okay.
And hope that you can't, like, give your stuff double strike or something.
How much? What's the mana cost of the paladin you just played?
4.
Great. Okay. I will play a forest, and I will pay 2 mana to cast this creature with flying here. This 2/1. And then I'm going to pay 5 to put 5 more 1/1 counters on this.
That is so many 1/1 counters.
This is a 12/12.
I don't like it.
And I think so. I have 7 life. I can block your 2 biggest creatures next turn. I can block 4 and 4. So I will take 4, 5. That doesn't kill me. That doesn't kill me. Brad, I've got 12 coming through.
Yeah. Go to 4.
When it hits you, I draw a card. Beautiful. All right. That's what I got. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap. Almost. +1/+1 counters really make the untapping more difficult.
Your life is really hard.
It is. Thank you for noticing. Draw. Okay. I did not want to draw that. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. You don't like my Wildborn Preserver?
I don't. Is
he a little too nasty?
A little too
nasty.
Not enough observing going on. Very, very aggressive.
He's very aggressive for an observer.
Yeah,
that's true.
All right. So I can play some creature cards, which I think I will do.
Very Wildborn. I agree. Flying Speeder Monster.
I will pay 4. We'll run out the Embereth Paladin again. And then for 2, we'll play the Shepherd of the Flock.
Flying Speeder Monster, your birthday's tomorrow, right?
Oh, wow.
You told us that on Sunday, Brad.
I'm sorry, I have a bad memory. I'm really good at magic rules, and that's really it.
Very exciting. Well, I hope you have some fun stuff planned. Observing by poking through a collecting bag with a steel poke. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
What you got there, Brad?
So I can go to combat.
Yes.
I can attack with everything except Shepherd of the Flock.
Yeah.
But then if you have a removal spell, I'm dead. You block my 2 biggest creatures. I get in for 5, which puts you to 2. But if you don't have a removal spell, then you probably can't attack me with everything. You can probably only attack me with, but actually you might not be able to attack me at all because you'd be at 2, which is good for me. So I think, and I have to attack with the Oathsworn Knight anyway, so heck it. I'm going in with everything that can. So not the Shepherd of the Flock, but 1/1 Ginger Brute, 4/4 Oathsworn Knight that I am shocked has not yet taken damage. A 3/6 and a 4/1.
Okay. I will block the 4/1 with my 2/1.
Okay.
I will block your 4/4. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will block your 4-power creature with my 1/5.
Okay.
I think that's what I want to do here. Yeah, because I need to block both 4s to survive. Yep. Okay.
All right. So you're taking 4.
Mm-hmm.
Embereth Paladin dies.
Mm-hmm. So does Hypnotic Sprite.
Oathsworn Knight loses a counter. I will pass to you and hope there's no removal spell. Fingers crossed. Because I feel like if I didn't attack, like I had to attack with my Oathsworn Knight anyway. I feel like if I didn't attack, I was still in a bad position, but Steph would have 7 life. So I feel like in a bad position, but Steph has 3 life is good for me. At least better than Steph have 7 life.
I'll pay 3 for Oko.
Oh, Co.
I will +2 Oko.
Oh, does that make a food?
It does.
Oh.
And make a food token.
That makes that so much more difficult for me though, Stephanie.
I did notice that.
Did you consider that?
Yes. Yes, I sure did. So here's a food. So if I swing here, Brad has to block. And then I have a single blocker to block his 3-power creature. 4 is coming through, and I gain 3, so I will be at 3. No, I will be at 2. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It sucks, and it's not ideal, but it's good. So, but I think it's fine. So I'm gonna attack you again for 12, Brad. You gotta block it.
Gotta block it. Thanks, Shepherd of the Flock.
Okay, it is your go.
Okay. Untap.
If you find another hasty, stupid thing, I swear to you.
What do you swear to me?
I don't know. I'm just gonna be really mad about it.
Okay. We've untapped. We draw. Okay. Well, we're finding lands, chat. We're finding lands. So my other option, right? So I have to attack with Oathsworn Knight. Right. Steph has the food. For a second, I was like, wait a minute. Don't I just have you dead? But you have a food. So I have to attack with the Oathsworn Knight. I could attack also with Ardenvale Paladin. That will force Steph to use the food. I leave Gingerbrute up to block, and then I sacrifice it, and I gain 3 life. That feels pretty okay. Maybe buys me another turn. I think that's the plan, because swinging with Gingerbrute doesn't make Steph dead. So we go to combat. We attack with Ardenvale Paladin and Oathsworn Knight.
Okay. Block the Oathsworn Knight.
Yep.
And then I will pay 2 and crack the food.
Okay. So you stay at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oathsworn Knight loses a counter. Pass to you.
Untap.
Ugh,
Draw.
I don't like Oko.
I know. I will play land. And I'm going to +2 Oko again. Actually, hold on. No, I have you here. I'm going to -5 Oko.
Oh.
Exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or more. This Keeper of Fables that's enchanted with something that says it can't attack or block. I would like to exchange control of it with Ginger Brute. And I would like to attack you with all of the things.
Yikes.
Did I get you?
Yeah.
And I didn't even elk you!
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that line.
I'm so smart and good at magic!
Fine.
I'm so smart and good at magic!
Factual game 3.
Factual game 3. Here we go! Here we go! I found so many lands. I was so worried. I was so worried that game.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Trapped in a tower. Oko is Broko. And I didn't even turn anything into an elk. So if he didn't force, because I thought there was a line there where he would not force the food crack because he would just leave up blockers because he couldn't kill me, right? And that if he did that, then I could just turn my food into an elk and attack him and win on the next turn. I don't think he saw that line either. So I was like, I was sitting pretty, but I was sitting, it was a little nervous though.
I don't like Oko.
He's pretty good, as it turns out. Well-earned tiara. Okay. Wonderful. I can do that. Yes. Of course. Queen of the universe, me. We love it. All right. I'm ready for game 3. I'm so ready for game 3.
I don't know. Your life total still says 3.
Listen, I just need you to love me, and I need to fix my bangs, but I need you to love me more than I need.
And then you need to
bangs.
get some finger tentacles.
What? Wait, who is
courtesy of John?
John! But I have to win this game.
But as previously discussed, finger tentacles are a superpower.
But I don't think that's why he's giving them to me.
I mean, he's Team Steph tonight, so maybe.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Is he though?
That's what.
This doesn't seem like very Team
That's
Steph.
what Twitch says.
Very Team Steph behavior.
You were too happy about the tiara.
You were too happy about the tiara. Okay, all right. So I'm not allowed to be happy about things. I see how it is. And your tentacle time is almost up, Brad. So you're gonna just watch me struggle through this whole game.
I'm excited about it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you? Brad needs to be a mushroom man.
Oh,
it's
okay.
true. It's time to be mushroom.
Excuse me, Colander.
Excuse me, Colander. Are we just keeping these colanders down here, Brad? Are we just keeping these colanders down in the basement now? Thanks to Flying Scooter Monster?
Until it's time to colander something, then we'll have to wash one of them out.
It's true. It's true. Next time we make pasta, we're like SOL. We're going to be like, where are the colanders? And we're going to be like, oh, they're downstairs in the hat box next to our stream setup. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right. Brad, I want to, actually, you get to choose if you want to go first or not.
I think I want to go first.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
You re-tentacle Brad for spite?
I mean,
your tentacle time is up.
They're your channel points, Alter. Here, let me get my starting hand, and then I'll. No.
I love that I gave you the creature that you disabled. And that
I didn't like that.
It made me very happy.
Oh, never mind. That wouldn't have mattered.
Huh?
I was like, I could have sacked it in response to gain life, and then the exchange wouldn't have happened. But then you had a creature that was still bigger than my life total, even when I was +3 food.
Yep. Wildborn Preserver, though. Good magic card. Very good Magic card. You will withhold for now. I see.
For now.
I have a starting hand that I like, Brad. I'm keeping 7, and I'm keeping it enthusiastically.
All right. I had to mulligan.
Mm.
That was a 5-lander. Wasn't
5-lander.
5-lander wasn't going to cut it.
I'm keeping a 2-lander, but I feel good about it.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
I know. Could it be that I have Wildborn Preserver again? Who knows? It just worked so darn well last time. Play 2-drop creature, dump the rest of my mana into it. It seemed like a good strategy at the time.
All right.
Seemed like a very good strategy at the time.
Here we go. Down to 6. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. I'll try it, chat. All right. Basic planes, pass turn.
Draw. Ooh, I feel good about everything. I'm going to play this island, and I will pass the turn.
Draw. Okay. I'm going to cast Worthy Knight. This is a 2/2. When I cast a night spell, I create a 1/1 white human.
Okay.
I will pass.
All right, I will draw. This is very difficult to do. All right, I will play a forest. And I will pass the turn to you.
All right, untap and draw. That is unfortunate. I'm going to combat.
Is it possible to get a tiara for the squid hat? It would have to be Velcro, I think. But it might work. Yeah.
Here's 2 for you, Steph.
I'll take 2, and I don't love it. So I'll go to 18 and not 3.
And then I will play the Flutterfox.
Whoops, that's not what I wanted.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Okay, I will play a forest. I will pay 1, 2, 3 mana for the Rosethorn Acolyte. This is a 2/3, and it's a mana dork.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Untap, draw. Okay. That's all right. I'm going to go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack you with my 2/2s.
All right. I will block the one on the left. Force the combat trick.
Okay. I'm going to return it to my hand.
Yep.
You'll take 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will recast it. And you can go.
Draw. Okay. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Fierce Witch Stalker. When it enters, I make a food token. And I will pass the turn to you.
All right. Untap, draw. There you go. I was hoping. That's fine. For 3 mana, I will cast Bell of the Brawl. This is a knight, so I will create a 1/1 human token.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun. Bell of the Brawl is a 3/2 with menace. When it attacks, other knights I control get +1/+0 until end of turn. I will pass to you because you've got a 4/4.
I will untap. I will draw. Okay. I would like to pay 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4th one is green.
Oh.
I'd like to cast Out Muscle.
Uh-oh.
And I would like for my Fierce Witch Stalker to get a 1/1 counter. And then it's going to fight your guy on the left. Yes. And then He gains indestructible until the end of the turn because 3 green mana was spent to cast it.
Wow.
I would like to attack you for 5 with trample.
I will take 5 with trample.
It is your go.
Untap. Draw. There we go.
There we go.
There you are. All right. It's time to play the card I was the most excited about.
Okay.
That ended up in my deck because Dance of the Manse is not in my deck.
Very nice.
Doom Foretold. So, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, lose 2 life, and I draw a card and gain 2 life, and then create a 2/2 knight with vigilance, and then sacrifice Doom Foretold. This Flutterfox now has flying.
Each player does this?
Yeah, so at the beginning of your upkeep, you'll do the thing. At my upkeep, I'll do the thing. So it's a game of can you play more non-token, non-land permanents than I can?
Wow.
And are you willing to fight through sacrificing one of them every turn?
I think so. Hello. Hello. Oh, Flying Spaghetti Monster, thank you so much. Wow, you did it again.
You did it again. Colander on top of
I
Mushroom?
think Colander goes on top of Mushroom for this. Yes. Oh, yes, it's your birthday.
It's the
That's
birthday.
right.
Happy birthday,
It is your
friend.
birthday today. Thank you so much for gifting all of those subs. Wow, that's just so nice of you, Flying Spaghetti Monster. We appreciate you. Wow, congratulations. Sunday Cat, Tomedy, Mailcakes, JJ, Witty, Bad at Gender, LGS Arch Enemy, Let's Gather Somewhere, Chaotic Burn X, and Thormangander. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, and thank you, Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Thank you, friend.
And happy birthday.
Happy
Would you like
birthday.
let's sing happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy
sure.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Flying Spaghetti Monster. Happy birthday to you. There we go.
You're really cool.
You are really cool and really generous. Wow, blown away. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right.
I'm going to combat.
Yep.
I have 5 damage for you.
All right. 5 damage. I will take it. Beautiful.
And I will pass.
All right. Untap.
Yep. At your upkeep.
I know, Brad. Okay.
Sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent.
Goodbye, Rosethorn Acolyte. And I will draw. Okay. I will play a forest. I will pay 1 for a Stone Coil Serpent.
Nice.
And I will pay 3 for Yorvo. This is a 1/1. All right. And then I would like to attack you, Brad, for 5 with trample.
I'll take 5 with trample down to 10.
It is your go.
Whoops.
We're not going to let that doom be foretold over here.
All right. Untap, draw.
Yeah, I cannot believe it. Wow. We have 66 subscribers on this channel now, thanks to all the generosity of the people. Thank you.
Sacrifice the Flutterfox. Play this land, and I will play an Ardenvale Paladin. I do not have the requisite white mana for it to have a 1/1 counter, so it is just a 2/5. I will pass to you.
Okay. All right. I will untap. Did you sacrifice something?
I did. The Flutterfox.
Flutterfox. Beautiful. Okay. All right. I know this is probably a shocker, but the Stone Coil Serpent, not sticking around. And I will draw for turn. All right. I will play this island. I will pay then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. No, that's not smart. I'm going to pay 3 mana for the Spore Cap Spider. When another green creature enters, I put a 1/1 counter on Yorvo. And then if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's, it's not. But then I will go to combat.
Yep.
I will attack you with a 5/5. And if this is actually a 5/5, so it enters with 4 counters and it gets an extra 1. I will attack you with 2 5/5s.
Okay. I will block.
This one is triple.
Yeah. I will put 2/5 and a 3/2 in front of the Fierce Witch Stalker, and I will take the I will take the Yorvo damage.
Beautiful. Okay. Fierce Witch Stalker kicks the bucket. You take 1, I believe, right?
I
That's
have
5.
7 toughness.
Oh, I would like to kill the Menacer, please.
Okay.
And it is your go.
Okay. Untap. We'll sacrifice the Ardenvale Paladin. Draw for turn.
You're making sacrifices that I am happy that you are making.
Play the Training Grounds. And we'll cast Shepherd of the Flock.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll pay 4, and I will cast Silver Flame Ritual. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep, sack the spider. And draw. Okay. I will play a forest. We sacrifice what?
A non-land, non-token permanent.
Beautiful. All right. I would like to pay 1, and I would like to make your human token so tiny.
Okay.
Actually, no. It's better for me to do that after combat. No, we're gonna do. We're gonna do this afterwards because that makes more sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got the Garenbrig Paladin. This enters with a 1/1 counter on it. And I would like to attack you. This goes up to 1, and then I would like to attack you for 6.
Okay. I will block with my human token.
Beautiful. And then I will pay 1 for so tiny, and we're going to enchant your guy with it.
Yep.
Hold on. No. We're going to enchant my guy with it. Because you have to sacrifice your guy at the beginning of the turn.
This is true.
And I don't have to enchant something an opponent controls.
Also true.
This is so smart. I'm so smart. Go ahead.
All right. Untap, upkeep, sacrifice, Shepherd of the Flock.
I got there eventually.
Draw for turn. Ooh, yep, gotta land. You're up.
I sacrifice so tiny. And then I attack you with some monsters.
So very dead.
We got there, Team Steph. We got there. Brad's reign of terror is over. Brief though it was. Give the people what they want. Please, Bradley, give the people what they want.
I will give the people what they want.
I love it. And I can even take the finger tentacles off. Wow, that was such good timing. That took me a minute. I was like, I had to work. I was like, there's a correct play here with this so tiny. I can sacrifice it, but if I enchant, if I didn't show my hand, I feel like I attacked there and you blocked with your non-token, right?
Oh no, I still block with my token.
You still block yours because you don't want it. You don't want it to pop.
Yeah, I mean, like if
you want it to pop on my turn.
Yeah, and like if at any point if I had thought or if I had realized I was going to be losing that sooner, I could have just sacrificed Doom Foretold to its own trigger.
Yeah.
But like if I top decked a removal spell there, then like you would have been down to just one thing and you would have had to sacrifice it.
Sure. Yeah. I knew there was a play there was so tiny. I was like, if I enchant whatever creature you have as if it's the token, then you don't sacrifice it. But I have to do that after combat. But then I was like, oh wait. If it's on my creature, I can just sacrifice it, and then I don't have to worry that it's so tiny.
Yeah.
Why? I am so brilliant. It took me a while to get there. It took me a while to achieve that brilliance, but I got there. I did. Wow, that was so good. And we only did Oko in the second game.
And
game 3 was Oko-less.
What a game it was.
I don't think I have literally ever seen Oko alt anything. I feel like he has just been like elk, elk, elk,
Yeah, I
elk,
feel like
elk.
+2, then +1, then +2, then +1. Just like I'll just have an army of 3/3s forever and for always.
Yeah. It turns out the exchange control thing is pretty darn good, especially when they're relying on a blocker. Wild. I do have proof on a sticker. You're totally right. Where is it? I have it somewhere around here.
Yeah, I feel like the normal use case, even for the for Oko, is like I'll give you a food, and in exchange I will take your creature.
Yeah.
But when the creature you want to exchange can't attack or block, it's a free trade.
And it's because you made it that way. You were hoisted by your own petard, Bradley.
Playing
wow, I'm
my
so excited
own
about
removal
this.
spells got me.
Your own removal spells got you. I just love this.
You heard it here first, folks. Removal spells are bad. Don't play them. They'll get you.
All right. Well, friends, I think that's it for tonight. Is there anything did you want to talk about whether or not you would have made any changes for your deck, Brad?
I don't know that I would have made any changes. I don't think I didn't really see any removal spells, despite having. I saw we saw Trapped in the Tower. But despite having quite a few, didn't really see any of them, which was interesting.
Yeah.
All right, friends. Did okay.
Really quickly, I want to make sure you all know we do have some really cool things coming up. First of all, we have on Sunday, so this is in just a few days, 10 p.m., we're going to be playing Commander. It's our once-a-month Commander stream. We're going to be playing with Bill Lepage from the Spike Feeders and Chris from Harmless Offering. It's going to be a really, really, really great show. And secondly, please mark your calendars for this because Brad has worked like 40-ish hours on this presentation, but please come. This is something that we do once a quarter. Garudo's sponsoring it. So we try to bridge the knowledge gap between judges and players, and so we try to teach you some nitty-gritty rules knowledge, answer some questions that maybe you'll get at an FNM or in an event or something like that. This one's about keywords. That sounds straightforward, I know, but I promise you it's not. There's keywords can be straightforward in and of themselves, but we don't always understand technically why they work the way that they do, and understanding that helps us understand how they interact with each other in more complicated scenarios. And we're going to talk through those complicated scenarios. And then that way you will be a rules master when you roll into your next event. And it is called Judge Talk in a Booster Box because we do crack a booster box whenever we're doing this. So periodically we'll open a few booster packs here and there. And what more exciting booster box to open is there than the Hobbit collector box? We received this as a gift from Garuda. We're very grateful for it. And so we're going to be cracking this on stream for you all. So we'll open some shiny cards to take some brain breaks. It's going to be a really great time. So please mark your calendar. This is off cadence for us. So that's Saturday, August 29th at 12 p.m. Eastern. So come and hang out with us. Tell your friends. It's going to be a good time. We try to make it worth your while. So definitely come and hang out with us. We would love it. All right, y'all. Filthy MTG Casuals are playing Magic tonight. They are playing with Benji the Brewer and Lexical Unit. We are going to go ahead and raid over there. Now, what I need you all to do, you have homework. Please listen up because Donnie is over there. I need you all to tell Donnie that Stephanie won tonight. I need you all to just like raid chat and just be like, Steph won, Steph won, Steph won. Or eat shit, Donnie, or something like that. You can tell him to eat shit and he will love it. But please, just do something to let him know that I won tonight. And I feel like that would just really make Jen's night. So anyway, y'all, we will see you all later. Have a wonderful evening. We will see you Sunday. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Bye, friends.